Hello everyone, welcome back to 60 Minutes with Misc. It is 12 p.m. in the afternoon here on the East Coast. Thank you so much for tuning in. And last time, I interviewed TL Gent, and one of the chat members, hey it's me, donated like 17 times, so that was cool. This week, we have an object show creator who is I'm genuinely mad that they aren't more popular than they are. Please welcome Fiber Briver, aka Sophie, from the Cascade Collection.
Yo, it's me, Sophie, the person you were talking about.
Welcome on, Sophie.
Hey, the co-creator of the show is supposed to be here, but I think they're asleep.
I sent them the link in case they wake up.
Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I haven't done like an interview since episode 1.
Okay, Sophie, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you some questions, and after I'm done, I'm going to pass it on to the chat, let them ask a few, and this will go on for about an hour.
Okie dokie.
From the chat, mostly expect questions like your opinions on different BFDI characters.
I don't watch object shows. That's my little secret.
Wow. Okay, first off, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I like to make stuff. I am an animation major, which is fun. And I animate stuff. I animate a show called The Broadcast Objective. I like to do streams in my own time that I edit for highlights, but those are not as popular. I just like working on stuff, you know?
Alright.
That's my life.
Hey, it's me. Thanks for the $1 dono. Looks like you're starting this up again. Alright, so let's get right into it. Sophie, my first question to you is, when did you join the object show community?
I first watched BFDI in 2013, I'm pretty sure.
Wow,
I was 9, and I liked it. I really liked it. So I decided to make my own object show.
Alright.
And I'm not gonna say anything about it, but it was a show I made when I was 10, and it was not good, and it was embarrassing.
Oh, trust me. My audience will most likely track it down.
Oh, great.
Question 2. What got you into the OSC? So pretty much, what made you watch BFDI at first?
So, when I was a little kid, I used to use this website called Scratch, and if anyone watching this uses Scratch, it's basically this coding website for kids. And I made this friend, and I'm sure they're not watching, but their name was Shy Guy Dude. And I remember we first met and got along because I used to make games and we would collaborate on them. But I know that they made a couple of games about BFDI, and they always talked about BFDI, and I was like, hey, what the hell's BFDI? And they were like, it's this really cool show. And I was like, that sounds dumb. And then I watched it. And then I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Alright. Question 3. Out of all of the object shows that you actually watched, which one was your favorite?
Man, that's tough. Am I allowed to say my own?
Sure.
No. I liked HFJ1. I know everyone is like, oh, HFJ1. It's a pretty good show. I like how it defies the format, and it's a bit of an inspiration for how I've done my show. Because
I
I
know.
don't really...
I noticed that I noticed that the broadcast objectives seem to have like a similar style to HFJ1.
Oh, and another thing. I love independent shows, and if I can give a shout out to some of my friends' shows that are really good.
Sure, go ahead.
Twilight Orchards is a great show. I see a lot of potential in it. And it's they're working on another episode right now. PB&GB is one of the most pleasant vibe object shows I've seen in my life, and it deserves so much more attention. And I only watched it recently, but Planet Hoppers by Artificial Deluxe is a very good looking show, and I'm excited for more of it.
Alright. Question 4. What is your opinion on non-competition object shows? Shows that don't really focus on the actual competition.
Well, I think that they have a lot of... I like them. I think that they can be done really, really well. Because I feel like part of the reason I don't like object shows is they don't really have much of a true dramatic tension, and I feel it's hard to have dramatic tension within the confines of a Survivor spoof. And I feel like limiting the genre of object shows, which it makes up, you wouldn't, like, when you think about it, object shows are a huge amount of independently animated series on the internet. And I don't see why they should all be pastiches of Survivor.
So pretty much, Battle for Circle summed up object shows really well.
Never seen it.
It's literally just like making fun of how object shows are, and it was created by the same people who made one.
Well, I should probably check it out.
Kindly stop spamming.
Hi.
Good, Pierce stopped. Good. Okay. Question 5. Who is your favorite OSC YouTuber? And you cannot say yourself.
What's the name of that new guy that, like, has more... that has, like, the most subs on the OSC?
Oh my god. Donut Gamer has been, like, a menace in the object show community for the past week.
I find it hilarious. I find that let's see.
Hello Maru, welcome to stream.
Man, I don't know. I hate to say this, but I'm not really in the OSC anymore. I just make an object show, but
trust me, I already know of 2 people who are making videos about the Donut Gamer situation.
Actually, I changed my mind. My favorite object show YouTuber is that one person who did like a real-time fan dub of the first half of my first episode. But it was like really, but it was just them, and I think it's funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna say their name because they're like 12, and I don't want to like send any unnecessary attention their way. But that kind of is hilarious to me. I think there was a quote that was like, "Hey, watch where you're fucking." Oh wait, can I swear?
I would prefer that you keep it to a minimum, but like once or twice is fine.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use up my swear to quote what they said in this video, and it was like, Watch where you're fucking going, you fucking son of a nacho.
I remember back in my Thanksgiving stream, I had Hyper Crystal and Miles Doodles Art on here, and Hyper broke the swearing limit like 4 times.
Yeah, sorry if I accidentally break the swear limit. I swear a lot.
I'll let you answer this question from chat real quick.
What question?
It should be on your screen.
Should I send $1? I think you should send $1 to me. Go to the Cascade Collection coffee.
Alright, question 6. At what point did you realize that YouTube was your thing?
I'm gonna be real. I've been doing YouTube forever. Oh, sorry, I saw something in chat. Can I change my answer again? My favorite object show YouTuber is Nick Cheesy. Anyway.
Okay.
I've been doing YouTube since I was like 5. I've just been like making little videos to entertain myself. And I knew that I really like making stuff ever since then. I just like, but you know, it took until I made TBO for people to actually see it.
Okay.
I was just doing it for fun my whole life. I didn't know that people would actually like the stuff I make.
Okay. This one originally is like solely OSC, but since you don't really know much about the community, I'm just gonna ask it in general. If you could collab with any YouTuber, who would you choose?
Any YouTuber. I'll answer both the OSC and in general. In the OSC, I have been trying to get in contact with Justin Chapman, and I have contacts. I could reasonably get Justin Chapman to appear in my video. Justin Chapman, if you're watching this, I will pay you. I'll fucking pay you. Sorry, I forgot.
I doubt that Justin's watching this.
I just like said okay. And as for in general, my biggest inspiration lately has been Wayne Radio TV. He's a streamer, one of the funniest people I've ever seen. If I get collab with him, I could die happy.
All right. My next question is there anything that you would do about your little YouTube career differently, and if so, what?
I wish more people would watch my content that isn't my main show, because I do put a lot of work into them, and this is gonna sound like I'm ungrateful. I'm a little bitter that I'll probably most be known for object shows, when that's not what I want my legacy to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my show, and I love my fans, and I love all the support they show. I just wish that they, also loved and supported my other stuff.
Makes sense. Alright, next up. Out of the object shows that you have watched, what was your favorite character from them?
I'm not gonna lie. I like Blocky. I think he's funny.
Yes. The prankster murderer. Got it.
Hey guys, for a prank!
I guess we now know what that says about you. Alright. Next question. How did you come up with your little OC or persona that you show in your streams?
I don't know. Oh, wait, no, I do know. Oh, God. Okay, so you know how I was talking about Scratch earlier?
Yeah?
Well, that character comes from Scratch. And she was originally a Sonic OC. And I can't show it on the stream, but I could not draw back then. She and her name was Potencia because it was power in Spanish, and I thought that was really cool.
Alright. Next up, is there any message that we like to just put out there for the Object Show community to hear?
Yeah. Be kinder, you know? Be kinder, be understanding. Because I admire a lot of what the OSC does, but I also think that, there's a lot of toxicity, because there's a lot of kids, and algorithms feed on your anger. But I think we should just take the time to slow down and wonder if the anger we have for each other is really justified. And also, I think it's funny that some people get mad at things that don't matter, but then things like people can do awful stuff and get away with it.
Actually, the OSC has been cracking down on that stuff recently with recent cancellations, but there are some that have flown under the radar.
I know personally.
So do I. Anyway, usually I would pass it off to the chat here, but you are an Object Show creator, so I could come up with a few more questions for you. First up, how did you come up with the broadcast objective?
Well, this would be a great time for my co-creator of the show to be here, because I did not really. I am the one who does the writing, but all the concepts, for the most part, are done by my co-creator, Wraith, who is not here. But I will say, do you want to hear the original concept for the show that we had?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, so our original concept was that there would be like this giant cosmic space lizard who kidnapped all these objects, and they would have to compete, and only one could get out. It was called Objective Escape. And then we watched HFJ1 because it came out, and then we realized, oh, they took our idea. And then we had to rewrite the entire thing, and now it's what it is now. I will say, the lizard did survive in a way, in one small facet. Because the lizard sounded like this!
Yes!
So we took that voice, and we took one line, because we had one planned line, which was, "Lipstick is a food, it makes my mouth taste funny." And then we just put that in episode 1.
That is amazing. That is an amazing backstory of Worm.
That's Worm's true form, is a lizard.
Sophie, if you want to notify your Discord about this, we get a few more people in stream. Therefore, when I do pass it off to the chat, we can actually get some questions in, since at the moment viewer count is pretty low.
I did ping my server at the start. I think the viewer count's just gonna be low because it's 9 a.m. in the morning on a weekend.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you could ask other questions, like, about the show in particular, if you'd like. I think that would be my general area of expertise to answer.
How did you guys decide that, how and when did you guys decide that Apple would be the host?
That's another Wraith creation. We just, Wraith just came up to me and was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we had a Apple host with a worm? And I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'll drink to that, bro.
Alright. How many episodes do you think are going to be in, Season 1?
I can tell you exactly how many episodes are going to be in Season 1, and I can tell you some of their titles.
Okay.
Because we do have titles planned. So, Episode 1 was Built to Code, Episode 2, Head in the Clouds, Episode 3 was Hearts and Crap, Episode 4 was the Lost episode. But, Episode 5 will be called Makeover. Episode 6 will be called Fun and Games. Some of these titles are pending, they might change. Episode 7, TBO the Musical.
That one's gonna be interesting.
8 and 9, I don't have episode names yet. But episode 10 is Nothing is Certain Except. And the finale, episode 11, will be Death and Taxes.
Okay. Very interesting for a finale. Another question that I have for you is, out of all the characters that you voice, which one's your favorite?
I don't know. I like them all. It's like, hey, what's your favorite baby? What's your favorite baby that you created? Alright,
start us off with which characters do you voice?
I voice Cake, aka Rachel. Or voice Lemmy Lemon, rock
My
on
favorite
or
character.
whatever. I voice Coffee, but they only have like 2 lines, and they appear in the background, so it doesn't really matter, now does it?
Yeah. Coffee kind of sounds like Penguin Zero.
Yeah. Let's see. I also voice Ring Candy.
All right.
And I also voice Worm.
Okay. What would Worm's human name be if he had one?
Maurice.
All right, that's a good one.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I am trying to make everyone hate Worm. I want him to disgust people.
But why? Worm is amazing.
Because worms are slimy and gross.
Worm is a vibe.
Worm. I have a friend who drew a human worm, and he was like this disgusting balding man. And that's how I want people to see him.
Alright. My next question for you is, out of all the characters in the show, which one do you think would have the highest chances of winning the Hunger Games?
Beat. Oh, actually,
Beat
I would
sense.
say Beat. But here's the thing about Beat. Beat is a skilled murderer and a good survivalist. But she is not smart. She is entirely dependent on working with other people. And I don't think some people get that. They're like, why did Beat do this? This doesn't necessarily make sense. And the only thing I can say to answer is Beat is not smart. Beat is impulsive.
Seeing the Cloud guy go through quitting was actually kind of sad. What made you guys decide that was the way he should go out?
Well, I would say everything happens for a reason. The characters don't just do things for no reason. They do what they need to do.
And in the story of the show, Beat threatened them.
In Beat's instance, she knew that her team was being eliminated. And she knew all eyes were on her. She knew that if she wanted to get her team not to vote for her, she needed time. And she knew that if she forced someone to quit, then that would buy her time.
Alright. Next question for you is, in the latest episode, we saw a few characters that were supposed to be competing, but didn't make it to the game because, Beat. Yep. Are there any more characters who had a similar fate?
Contestants?
Yeah, like, people are supposed to be contestants but didn't make it.
Not death. No one else died, but there were hundreds, if not thousands, of applicants, and only a very specific set of these people got into the show. And they got in for a reason, but I will not reveal that reason at this time.
Alright, will we get to meet any of these failed applicants later on down the line?
I don't know. I don't know if they are going to be relevant.
If they ever are, hit me up. I love voice acting.
Alright, I will.
Alright, got a question for me from Canon Games. Why am I streaming so early? It's because, right now I have plans to go somewhere out around my usual streaming time, but at the moment, that could change. So I decided to just stream it early to, get it out of the way, so, just in case. Okay, my last question for you, Sophie, is, how do you like the way the show is turning out so far?
Well, I cannot lie. I am incredibly excited because I have finished writing episode 5 and I have started working on writing episode 6.
Alright.
And I believe episode 6 will be a great episode. I will say, if I can write it in a way that will live up to its full potential, it could have the potential to be one of the... And again, this is... I know I have an ego. I know I have an ego problem. But I think it could be one of the greatest episodes of any object show. If I can have it meet my expectations and its potential.
Alright. I'm excited. So, I have a question. Well, I said that the other one would be the last question, but this one just popped in my head. How long do you think it's gonna take for episode 5 to, be made?
Probably... It's a bit of a shorter episode. Probably a couple months.
Okay. So, now, I'm going to pass it off to the chat for the last about 30 minutes of stream. Chat, get your questions ready so I can ask them to, Sophie. And we'll cap this off in about 30 minutes. Got a question from Teomations. Do you love God?
I know this question is probably a joke, but I am, in fact, religious. I'm Jewish, and I do... I mean, yeah, I believe in God, but that's more of a personal thing.
Alright. Let me look through chat to see if people asked any questions earlier that I couldn't really bring up. No, not really any.
Okay, new question. Do you plan on more object shows like Seasons? I have been working a little bit on a pilot for a separate object show, but I haven't worked on it since like December. So I don't know when I'll get to work on it more.
And I believe you've already told me that that you plan they have at least 3 more seasons planned.
We have 3 or 4 seasons planned. It depends on how season 2 goes.
All right.
I think we'll probably go for 3 because we don't want to stretch the show out.
Okay. Makes sense.
But we do have a villain planned for each season.
Okay.
And
I'm guessing B is the season 1 villain.
I will say nothing at this time.
Okay. Hello, unoriginal goofer. Welcome to chat. And chat, keep the questions coming. Come on, we gotta get like 30 more minutes of content out of Sophie.
Question: do you like the object show community over all the drama? Well, I will say it's not fun when people tell my friends to kill themselves.
Yeah, I doubt that would be any fun.
Because the fucking Huang Fall, I think, repeatedly harasses my friends.
Huang Fall? What is that?
Oh, do you not know Operation Huang Fall?
No.
There are people who are like, the Huang brothers are pieces of shit, and they should die.
Oh, okay.
Teomations, apple or orange? Orange if I'm eating them, apple if it's my object show, and we're talking about the funny character Apple.
Alright.
Quiet Cat Heathrow, I know who you are. You're in my show. Are there or have there been any scrap characters for TBO? Yes. And Gummy Ring was actually one of them. Gummy Ring was meant to be a contestant, but then we scrapped them, and then I was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if they got killed?
Oh my god.
I guess I have a morbid sense of humor.
Comedy.
Do you think I should keep myself safe? If it's not a euphemism, then sure.
Alright. Hello, I hope I pronounced this right. Starlicinia? Hello. Can we be friends? Sure. I like being friends with my viewers. You guys are actually pretty cool. So, we'll wait for more questions. Sophie, have you have you ever had trouble finding motivation to work on the show?
I'll answer that question with another question. Have you ever thought why it took me 5 months to get episode 4 done?
Okay. Guess that answers the question pretty well.
And I think I found the original description for Gummy Ring, because we planned everything out in the Word document, and turns out the character is completely different than the original plan. Gummy Ring, it non-binary, a leader but also kind of a jerk, can overwork their team and doesn't really care for their well-being as much as winning, thinks it makes the right decision but hurts the people around it, not good with criticism, can get angry and snap at the opposition. Despite this, leads their team to victory quite well at the cost of morale. So none of that stayed in the final character.
Why does that sound like me in every object camp I've ever competed in?
And I found out the other character we scrapped was a screw. Okay. But I made them ketchup so that it would look like blood when they were killed.
Do you like McDonald's hamburg?
Screw McDonald's, because of the boycott. Also, their burgers are way too salty, so even before the boycott, I was not eating them.
Why does it also look like they've sat on every burger they've sold?
And I found out the first time, so I found out, I looked at the document history, and actually, I found out there was a host before Lizard. It was going to be a full reboot of my original series, including having the host be the Emerald from the original series.
Alright. This question, why was Screw scrapped?
Well, Screw was actually replaced with Watermelon.
Okay.
So I think Screw is I think it's good that Screw's dead because we got Watermelon instead.
Okay.
There's another interesting question there by Teomations.
Yeah,
how do you feel about doing darker themes like depression, not gonna read that one, and abuse? It's definitely something that I think I'm not afraid to explore, but I would definitely put content warnings before any episodes with them.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And something you gotta keep in mind when you're making an object show, even if you're not trying to make them for kids, it's mostly gonna be watched by kids, so you gotta be responsible with what you put in there.
That is very true. I've seen a lot of shows that seemingly just do not consider the fact that kids would be watching it. Alright, so wait for more questions. Sophie, how long did it take for episode 1 of the broadcast objective to be planned out?
Okay. So, the first episode of the broadcast objective, I have to the minute. It was first planned December 31st, 2020 at 8:17 p.m. And it came out
specific.
In February 2023.
So you have been thinking this up for a very long time.
Yeah.
Honestly impressive.
Well, of course, back in 2020 and 2021, it was Objective Escape, which was a different show, and it had, like, the lizard. But
yeah, I could totally see why these shows, it seems, like, really good now. Alright. Do you like Funny Guys?
I do like Funny Guys.
What does the broadcast objective actually mean?
Well, you see, it's broadcast on TV, and objective has the word object in it. And that was our entire thought process.
Even my
roommate animation, I'm not gonna do that. Ban that guy.
Yeah, even my
Send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
Which guy?
Flintstone Animations. I'm not saying that.
And you saying that in the worm voice is just amazing.
Thank you. That wasn't worm voice. That was my. He ruined my dream journal. I did not. Send him to the invisible flavors that never expelled.
Okay. What does the fox say?
Ring-a-ding-ding-ding something.
Nah, the fox just screams. In every video that I've seen, the fox just screams.
I played Sonic Heroes and I heard a fox go wee 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 wee.
What does the of the?
Yeah, more or less.
Misc, OSC, do I exist? No. You are a figment of my imagination. How is TBO show broadcast on TV in Cascade AU, although TBO last in 2000 present? And... Huh?
I don't know.
One's giving me
I guess there's after Greenie Phantom.
Alright, question for both of us. Favorite video game and why?
I like Half-Life.
I'm going to be like the most basic person here. I'm going to say Minecraft simply because it's just a classic. It's something that I could do. It's something that I could just like dump hours into.
Hey, Flintstone Animation, I'm gonna find you.
Oh, trust me, my mods are already working on it.
I'm gonna find you, and you're not gonna like what happens when I do.
And the image you're using for your profile picture on here just it says it all. Alright, my question for you is why did you choose that image?
Because you know, Joe Biden just FNAF 2 jump scare. TBO creator, why do you want to find Flipstone animations? That's a great question, and I'm not allowed to answer that without getting in trouble.
Alright. We are about 43 minutes in. Chat, keep the questions coming. Sophie, one more question for you. Are there any like relationships that are planned to be in the show in the future?
Oh, buddy boy, you have no idea. Yes, shipping. Okay, I know. Okay, for some reason, kids in the OSC have this weird vendetta against shipping.
I personally don't like ships unless they are canon.
I think ships are cute. I think ships are awesome. I think if you want to ship characters that aren't canonically together, that's awesome. If you want to ship a character with your OC, that's awesome. Cringe culture is dead. You can do whatever you want if you're not hurting anyone, and I encourage it.
Alright. Do you have any favorite aspects of the production process?
I like writing. Writing is fun because I get to put anything I want there.
Alright, what is your guys' favorite candy and opinion on Sour Patch Kids, Fortnite, and Starburst? For me, my favorite candy is Reese's. It's just a W. For Sour Patch Kids and Starburst, I really like them. Fortnite, not my favorite game.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Alright, so what about you, Sophie?
I like Reese's. I like Reese's. I like Kit Kats. And fuck you, whore. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
One sec. Gonna quickly do something in chat.
And Starbursts are bad. Sour Patch Kids are pretty good, but they make my tongue hurt.
And I just plugged your Discord.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Video creator, why you like Fortnite?
Hey, Misc, remember me from your last
I don't play Fortnite. I said it because it was funny. But I will
L
say, the character designs in Fortnite go hard. I don't know why the Fortnite designers can make better Spider-Man character designs than the actual Spider-Man people, but you know, live and let live.
Alright, L, if you are in my Discord server, please DM me a picture of the bracelet. I would like to see it. This one's interesting. Favorite logo?
I can't believe the logo community is asking my opinion. Okay, so I will say I am fascinated by the logo community. It's like watching a train wreck, and I mean that in the nice possible way. Seeing multi-million videos of people putting filters on the Klasky Chupo logo, I think it's hilarious.
Okay.
And like, it's the same feeling I get from like seeing people gaslight making up lore about Greenie Phantom or whatever.
Teo out here asking the most important questions.
I do like soup, but you know what's better than soup? Chowder. I like clam chowder, but you know what else I like? Chicken and gnocchi soup.
Okay.
Tomato bisque is alright. I prefer it warm rather than cold.
Do you have any fan projects or spin-offs that you think are nice?
There. I mean, there is the dub. Someone did.
What?
Fuck you fucking son of a Dorito.
Okay, from Unoriginal Goofer, is this a good question?
Yeah. Flintstone animation, I am not your little monkey. I'm not Curious George. I don't go, ooh, ah. I don't do what I'm told.
Favorite movie from any genre?
Favorite movie of any genre? Greenie Phantom movie.
I'm going with the Hunger Games and the Saw franchise.
I mean, I don't know. I like Spider-Man 2. It's a good movie. I like Spider-Verse. I know that these are both Spider-Man movies, but I like Spider-Man. Sue me.
Alright.
Oh, I think Cherry Bomb 200 is the only person who's getting my Greenie Phantom jokes.
This one's interesting.
I'm a little bi.
Just a little bit. Alright, Sophie, another question for you from me is, out of all the things that have happened in the OSC recently, have you been paying attention to any of them? And if so, which one made you laugh the most?
I mean, this isn't specific. This isn't specific to, the OSC, but I've been laughing my ass off about Nick Cheesy.
I'll be sure to check them out.
What a wonderful world of friendship. Yeah. Also, right. I see a question. TBO creator, why you like Breaking Bad, although Misc hates Breaking Bad. Is this true?
Breaking Bad, I think, I just don't really like it all that much, simply because it was, like, over-forced onto me. So many people have been, like, pretty much begging me to actually like Breaking Bad. I watched a few episodes of it, it's just not my thing.
I mean, that's fair, that's not really hatred. Question, favorite jump of the guy of Spider-Man, I love men anyway, do the jump off the cool apple, Josh, Piper, yes, OSC, I killed a man, drama is bad, also do you like my hat? I think you need to take a Vicodin. See what I mean about, like, how it's kind of upsetting to have, an audience of children?
Alright, Sophie, I have to say, that was the best thing any of my guests have ever said on this show.
Flintstone Animations, do you have a girlfriend? No, I have a boyfriend.
Have I played PVC? I'm assuming that's Plants vs. Zombies, and if I haven't, have I heard of it? I haven't played it, but yes, I have heard of it.
TVO creator, what's your favorite upcoming object show from 2024? I don't know. I have a career and I go to school. I'm just bullying chat. I'm sorry.
I think this person has eyes on your man.
I'm sorry. I'm used to. Sorry, no, that person doesn't have eyes on my man. That is my man.
Oh, okay. Any talents?
Any talents? I can sing. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, her boyfriend is.
You'll just have to believe me.
Alright, I think this guy is, I think your man is, like, trying to prove a point.
Yeah. Question. What is the meaning of life? I think that the meaning of life is to make other people happy. And I mean this genuinely. If you can make other people happier than they were, and if you can be truly kind, and you can get true joy from that, I believe that's the meaning of life.
I think that if you were to ask 100 YouTubers why they started doing YouTube, I think that would be the most common answer.
That's not why I do YouTube. I do YouTube for money.
At least you are honest about it.
Just kidding. I don't make money from this shit. I made $10 from episode 4.
Trust me.
7,000 views, and that's why I'm doing so much promotion. This is not sustainable. This is not sustainable.
Trust me, I haven't made any money either. My bank accounts are out. My bank accounts are in a shot at the moment.
What would you say is the biggest hurdle putting out an episode? I would say the biggest hurdle for me with episode 4 was suicidal ideation. Okay. That's dark. I'm sorry.
Favorite and least favorite restaurant?
I like any local bar and grill is probably gonna have the most delicious burgers you've had in your life.
I can agree with that, actually. How much money do you make from YouTube as a whole?
In my 4 years now, in my 4 years on YouTube, I have made $100.
That's $100 more than I've made.
Boomerang, the Object Trek and Dazed Objects fan, 2K12, TVO creator. What's your opinion on me, math, and Arby's? I think you're funny, but not in a way that is intentional. I think that math is cool because, you know, it makes computers go, and Arby's sucks.
Favorite character trope?
I like when characters... Yeah.
Okay then. Do you think X is a child?
I think he is a full-grown adult. TBO creator, what is your favorite and least favorite school subjects. I like English. I'm in English. I'm double majoring in animation and English.
Alright. From Teo, what do you like about chat?
I like making fun of chat. In any stream I'm in, I will make fun of my chat. Are you really a streamer if you don't constantly mock your own chat?
I mean, yeah, I guess you have a point there. All right, chat, keep the questions coming. We have about 4 minutes left on stream, so my final question to you, Sophie, is: did you enjoy this stream?
Yeah, I'd say I did. Oh my fucking... Sorry. I feel like I've gone over the swear limit, but my point is... Sophie, what do you have to say about medium rare burgers? We don't have to go over this. I found out recently from them that medium rare burgers are apparently full of salmonella or something, and I'm so mad. And I'm so mad that I keep being made fun of for it. I don't care if it gives me diseases. I'm gonna eat medium rare burgers, okay? I'm not gonna eat well done burgers. I might as well just eat like pure ash.
Sophie, you should upload a video to YouTube of you just ranting about medium rare burgers for an hour.
No, let's talk about medium rare burgers, okay? Medium rare burgers, they're good. They're juicy. They're good. And what? I'm the big woke burgers wants me to eat well done burgers. I'm not gonna eat something that's been burned and sent to the sun. Cassidy11, do you like carrots and ranch? I like ranch.
Oh, so carrots could just go screw themselves. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, haven't you seen my show? They can screw beets.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Ah, yes, you have been corrected. Alright, so we've got about 2 minutes left on stream, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. Sophie, thank you so much for coming on. You are hilarious.
Thank you very much.
So, chat, say goodbye to Sophie. Sophie, say goodbye to chat.
Wait, hold on. I got a question. In chat.
Alright.
From Starlicenia Barbosa. TVO creator, what fear do you have? Homo.
What? Okay then. Yeah. Chat, say goodbye to Sophie. Sophie, say goodbye to chat.
Bye, chat. I'm not really homophobic. It was a joke. Don't be mad. I'm gay. I'm an ally.
Okay, so again, Sophie, thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to join me on stream. I will definitely ask you back later on down the line. So, yeah, again, thanks so much for coming on. Have a great rest of your day, Sophie.
Thanks, you too. Have a nice one.
Alright, so, chat, thank you so much for watching this stream. This one was a lot of fun, because, I'd have to say, Sophie, so far, the funniest guest I have ever had. So, if you guys want, you could join my Discord, follow me on TikTok, Twitter, whatever you want to follow me on. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. It helps a lot. So, again, have a great rest of your day. Cheers.